weren't able to see.
No,
It was
it's going to be
postponed for a
really
season.
interesting too, because these guys usually go very even.
Yeah, I haven't actually had the chance to catch these two fight each other, I think ever, so I'm actually curious to see how they interact.
So a little bit of history here. When back in the Brawl days, both of these guys were players. DSS was very young, like 15, 16 young. And DSS's goal in Smash has always been to be #1, and Zex was #1 for the last 2.5 years of Brawl. So there's kind of a rivalry here now that DSS is older and he's much better at Smash 4, and that they've been going even. In the back of DSS's head, it's always that he's still fighting the best player.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Zex, though, having a commanding performance so far.
Yeah, right now he's laying on the pressure relentlessly on DSS and constantly catching him with grabs, of all things.
Zex is going all attack mode right now. I think because he does have a lot of Meta Knight experience, probably more than anyone in Northern California.
Yeah.
He's throwing out a lot of fairs.
Oh, up B kills. Ooh, barely missed, but that's exactly the air dodge baiting we were talking about earlier, and that's what Hitaku was able to avoid. If you have a standard air dodge, you actually can die above a Meta Knight if you go for it.
Zex missing that grab there. Zex is going for like these high fairs because he knows that if Meta Knight ends up jumping or dashing, he's going to get caught by it immediately. Ooh, Zex just turned around, unable to grab.
I think he was just waiting for a
roll?
Yeah, it's for DSS to panic roll away.
Yeah. I mean, when you have been very aggressive in your style,
yeah,
you expect defensive options.
Yeah, the opponent is used to you trying to smother them, so they're more likely to just immediately try to disengage.
Oh, he ends up weaving through one of the hits of down smash.
And Zex still alive.
Makes it some very solid DI there.
And the question is, how does Zex like finding kills?
We're about to find out. A lot of down smash has been thrown out. I think it's kind of his go-to.
His answer is just that. I guess that actually makes sense because he has been going for so much of the grab option in the neutral, right? Through most of the stock. And then once he gets them bloody, I think the strategy is, because I've been grabbing them so much, they don't want to block.
Yeah.
And because they don't want to block, I can actually hit them with a smash attack.
Oh, he got the drag down up air, but there is time to react between, unless you get them on a particular hit, I believe. DSS just comfortable recovering here. Zex responds with some strong tilts. After those down tilts, usually, if you're in shield, they're going to go for a dash grab. Good little shrink from Zex.
A good punish by DSS, finally getting a grab off those forward airs.
DSS is not going for anything off stage right now. He's sticking to having vertical advantage. More so than trying to go off stage and put himself in a spot where Sheik has a pretty damn good recovery.
Yeah, it's very hard to contest any teleport recovery.
Yeah.
You essentially have to, again, like what Ido did was, instead of trying to contest the recovery itself, he went for the ledge trump.
The Trevante right there.
There we go.
Oh, I say that only because Trevante uses that a lot, with a lot of success. Now, you know, for the viewers, if you don't know, you can buffer air dodges one after the other, and that's a really good way to try and avoid being hit. But the good thing about Bouncing Fish is that if you start it around the end of their air dodge, it stays out for a very long time,
yeah.
and it has a very a much larger hitbox than it looks. The animation doesn't actually keep up with the hitbox, as is with a lot of characters in this game. So it's a very strong punish option.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is best of 5, so no stage bans, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that explains why we're seeing Town and City with Meta Knight on the screen.
That up air was not what DSS wanted. Did not get the angle he was looking for. But he does have enough follow-up time to get that dash attack because there's no tech from Zex.
Great maneuvering by Zex, avoiding all of those air moves that DSS was throwing out.
Yep. Okay, tilt into fair. Looks like Zex has much more awareness of what is viable against against Meta Knight at low percent. He's doing some things that we don't see a lot of people often do here in NorCal.
I like that this time Zex didn't air dodge at all. He remembered that previously DSS had pegged him for that and nearly killed him.
Now this does look like it is in Zex's favor. He does get the tech to get back on the stage, and he does get that vulnerability, but Zex is in a really bad spot for the up air into up B, percent-wise.
Yeah, there's going to be a wider window here where that's going to be valid because of the lower ceiling. There we go.
Yep, just dash attack on B.
I almost feel like when you, like, in a best-of-5 situation where you have to fight your opponent on, like, their dominant stage, like, it's almost as if maybe the motivation is more just keep watching to see how they're trying to adapt to you so that when you play on a stage is a little bit more fair, you're going to be able to, like, take back the momentum of the set as a whole. It's
a viable strategy. Zex only has up B, gets caught with that tornado. Smart work there. Tornado is very mini hitbox.
Able to cover so many get-up options that its DSS has been using it to great effect this set so far. Wow!
Well done.
Sweet spot up smash.
It's a part of the reason that I think Zex is very aware of his vertical options, because Meta Knight is going to be coming from above in that situation. Usually want to get greedy with the down air. We're back to an even game on a stage that is DSS's counter pick. Dangerous percent all over again.
I'd honestly say actually Meta Knight's ahead significantly here, because in about 20 more percent, Sheik's at that percent again where dash attack or any number of things will lead into the up B and kill.
Yeah. Goes for the raw up B, only gets punished with a nair there. Nice call on the air dodge to throw out a fair. Smart timing too. Sometimes these top players time their aerials just right so that it'll end up catching you even if you have air dodge. At a certain point in the air dodge, it's still very good. Up air ends up connecting, but was looking for a neutral tech.
Yeah, Zex has been going for these down smash reads relentlessly, and he hasn't landed any of them. Oh, there we go. That forward smash was a great spot dodge punish.
Zex pulling out something that he knows will kill at the right time.
Yeah, like he's been going for down smash so much as his read punish. So seeing him opt for a different option, I actually really like that.
If you think about it, the 2 times he got kills in that game were with smash attacks he had not used.
Yeah, the non-down smash ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got kills the 1 time that he had used each of them.
So is the down smash spam just this next level of conditioning? Okay.
Possibly. Okay, we're going to be seeing Cloud versus Sheik. DSS does have a fairly strong Cloud, but realistically, I think this matchup is terrible for Cloud.
It's really terrifying because Sheik has such a great ability to consistently get her opponent off stage. And while in Smash 4 everyone recovers, in Cloud's case, if he gets tapped once, he's dead if he doesn't have limit.
Yeah. And on top of that, because he'll have to use it to recover, like right now actually, even though he still has his jump, now there's no fear of death.
Right, yeah, he doesn't get his limit kill options for sure the way that Cloud usually kills consistently, especially that limit cross slash.
Zex throwing out that nair for a long-lasting hitbox. Nope, didn't get the free punish there. That platform providing an air dodge trap.
Looks like, yeah, DSS is kind of looking for a game plan here. He's opting to just charge in the meantime, especially because if he gets sent off stage, he's going to need that bar filled.
Sour Spot gets the up and snap to the ledge, pushed right back off stage though. Nice jump backwards instead of going for the air dodge.
Yeah.
Also, DSS has been opting for the reverse B.
Yeah.
So that if Zex is on the outside trying to come in with some kind of an aerial, it'll end up hitting Zex, and then he'll be safe on the recovery.
And the other thing I wanted to point out, though, that bouncing fish to hit DSS out of downer, that was such a good option because Clouds are used to having total air dominance now. They're used to winning every air-to-air trade, but bouncing fish has invincibility. It doesn't matter how good your frame data is in the air, you lose to invincible.
Okay, DSS trying to get in close, but he's being pushed off stage.
Almost
Zex just barely missed the grab.
Yeah. I think the rage was playing the factor there to just send him a little bit out of range.
A lot of percent being tacked on. Up air did not end up coming out at the right time. And there it is again. Immediately having to use your up B. That is what Sheik should be focusing on. But the back air, because of a little bit of greed from Zex, ends up taking away the stock.
Right now, though, Zex in a very strong position. So long as he can find his way back on stage and not let DSS have any time to set up or to get any air pressure.
DSS forgot the core principle of playing Cloud, and it's that your option to get in is full hop dare. You need to get those auto-cancel dares in so that you can get close enough to get something started.
Grab release.
Yep.
He noticed the second jump. Oh, and great response by DSS, knowing that his limit was so close to being full.
Otherwise, that would have been the game and the set. 131%. Bouncing Fish is going to do it.
That just YOLO bouncing fish, just like, you know what? I know he's canceling this with shield a bunch of times to be finicky, but I bet at this moment he's going to be open. Because you could have been power shielding.